You're listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Tuesday the 21st of January, 2025. It is 31 days after the winter solstice. It is 58 days before the spring equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the second day of Pluvieuse, the day of Mousse, of moss. The sun rises today at 7:14 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:07 p.m. The sun sets today at 5 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:30 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 6:03 p.m. The length of daytime today is 1 minute 48 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon reaches its last quarter today at 3:30 p.m. The new moon will arrive on Wednesday, the 29th of January. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, high tide, 3:02 a.m., 1 meter 22. In the morning, low tide, 9:22 a.m., 9 centimeters. In the afternoon, high tide, 3:24 p.m., 1 meter 1. At night, low tide, 9:35 p.m., 6 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals, as a mass of cold air settles across the east, we are in a deep freeze. They call this the polar vortex. All is quiet, and creatures of every kind are bundled in, hunkered down, waiting. Commemorations. Today are the birthday anniversaries of two luminaries of the European fashion world. Cristobal Balenciaga was born on this day in 1895. The Spanish fashion designer founded the house he named after himself, Balenciaga. Christian Dior was born on this day in 1905. The French couturier launched his first collection in 1947, featuring the so-called New Look. Its cinched waists and full skirts were a welcome reprieve from the grim functionality and deprivations of the war years. On this day in 1938, Wolfman Jack was born Robert Weston Smith in Brooklyn. The Wolfman was a radio DJ famous for his raspy voice and entertaining patter. He was also a pioneer in syndicating rock and roll programming. On this day in 1976, commercial service of the Anglo-French supersonic civilian passenger airliner, the Concorde, began. Its first routes were the London-Bahrain run by British Airways and the Paris to Rio flight by Air France. And today is National Hugging Day in the United States. This festival was created by the pastor Kevin Zaborny in 1986. On this day, we are encouraged to hug family and friends more often. Zaborny reminds us to ask first, to respect the personal space of others, and always remember that some people are not huggers. With those rules in mind, happy hugs to all. And that is the Observatory, Tuesday the 21st of January, 2025.